A very young and popular team here in reality wrestling, and recently Chris Russo having some issues with Fly Def.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 450 pounds, the team of Matty Ice and Cam Cole.
You gotta put all problems aside, Brad Gilmore, because you're not just staring one team face to face. You've got a whole lot of mass going on because there are 3 other teams with the remote controls that everybody else has to worry about.
And also, this is the first time we're seeing Matty Ice and Cam Cole as a tag team, Carolina.
I mean, I'm really excited about tonight. I don't know about you guys, but it's tag team night, and I'm excited to see everybody, and I want to see who comes out on top.
And of course, they're going to be competing for those new reality wrestling tag team championships that are oh so beautiful.
And their opponents from Houston, Texas, at a combined weight of 415 pounds, the team of Fly Brother Warren J, Zach Zilla, and they are Fly Def.
Well, a different version of Fly Def, if you will. Fly Def not too keen of the remote controls and almost turning a new leaf are Fly Brother Warren J and Zach Zilla.
I mean, the remote controls looked up to Fly Def. Fly Def as they're veterans. They've been at Raw for 8 years, and then they turn their back on the remote controls. Pretty sad to see.
Pretty sad to see. Those are the 3 teams who are challenging these men.
And their opponents from St. Anne, Jamaica, at a combined weight of 350 pounds, they are the current reality of wrestling tag team champions, the team of Julian, Mark, and they are the Island Boys.
The Island Boys, Julian and Mark, the current reality of wrestling tag team champions, winning those titles in their debut match.
I mean, for the last month, one of the biggest questions here in the Row Nation was this a fluke? Was this a fluke for the Island Boys in their very first match coming away as tag team champs? We're about to find out.
Well, here we go. This is Fatal 4-Way. That means we have 2 teams start, obviously. You can tag in anybody in any corner. It looks like it's going to be Dante Marchese starting things off with the remote controls.
I'm surveying the landscape here, Brad, and I'm trying to figure out how, I mean, it's like you got blind tags, if you will, right? How is it that Cam and Matty Ice are going to get in? I mean, there's just so many questions here on how this all comes together. But I'll tell you one definitive thing. The odds do not look good for our defending champs.
I mean, a 75% chance of
watch
not retaining those titles, Carolina.
Don't start with that math, please.
Each of these tag teams has a point to prove. They want to be on top. This means everything to every single one of them.
Talking about Steiner math, right? That's where we always end up.
Oh, well, yeah. But you're saying this team, it means everything to all these teams. I mean, to be reality wrestling tag team champions, of course, the first reality wrestling tag team champions were Aiden Cristiano and X as a part of Team International. Back in 2012 cover here, 1, 2, kick out after 1.5. Those titles were defended at the inaugural Summer of Champions 1. And you really, look, blind tag from Big Zach Zilla of Fly Def. Telling Jay Knight to get out of there. And a big drop kick. And now Zach Zilla thought he was going to have the advantage there, Chris.
Well, now this is the time right now. You got to stay focused for Zach Zilla. Oof.
Absolutely, staying focused is important for them. They're the former 4-time champions looking to gain their 5th championship tonight.
Well, you know what? When it's about former champions, in a different role is Matty Ice. Main eventing his 2nd Summer of Champions. Last year, competing against Edge Stone inside the steel cage, victorious in retaining his reality wrestling championship. and now he has found himself in a tag team with Cam Cole.
The once coined main man. He is good at being bad.
Right now, he and Zachzilla really going pound for pound as far as their strength goes here, Chris.
Zachzilla, Fly Brother Warren J, an opportunity here tonight to become a
wait a minute.
tag team champion.
Wait, Schoolboy. 1, 2, Matty Ice has the tights.
This Matty and Cam link up is actually pretty interesting.
Well, they're the only team of the 4 that are not, they haven't worked together before.
They
no
haven't.
experience.
And the thing is, Matty's the fastest to win the heavyweight championships. He's had 2 wins. Cam is one of the longest reigning heavyweight champions. They might work well together.
Chemistry is hard to build on the fly, especially when you have such great pedigree in the ring with them.
Well, now this has become chaos. Our referee Val's going to have to get control of this contest. I don't even know who the legal man is.
Well, look, yes, there are legal men, but by definition, there's no disqualifications. There's no countouts here in something like this. So good luck keeping order.
Well, now the Island Boys and the remote controls. Carolina, these two teams have a lot of respect for one another, but they both want to be the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions at the end of the day.
This is anybody's game.
Wait a minute!
Oh! The remote control said that their objective is to ensure that Fly Def doesn't win tonight. And they lost focus on the Island Boys just to get over on Fly Def.
Hold on,
Wait a minute!
Is there a
Island Boys!
timeout? Watch out!
Oh my goodness!
I appreciate Cam trying to call a timeout as if that really works here in today's day.
Well, you know what? Not a thing in the sport of professional wrestling. And right now, Matty Ice and Zachzilla are thrown back inside the ring. I believe they're the 2 legal men. And then Jay Knight just reached over for a blind tag.
Whoa!
Cover 1. Kick out by 1 by Matty Ice.
I mean, this is what we're talking about, a disadvantage right now. Jay Knight could pin Matty Ice and become champions. Island Boys aren't involved at all!
Cover 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Matty Ice trying to leave Summer Champions back-to-back years as a champion, and now a tag to his partner, the second man. Oh, look at the strength there from main man Matty Ice.
Wow, that is actually very impressive.
Oh my gosh. And now here comes Cam Cole, the second man to ever become a Grand Slam champion.
They actually work well together.
They are working pretty damn good together as a tag team. I will admit that as well.
For their first time, you got to admit, they're looking really good right now.
Well,
absolutely.
Don't forget, this spot that Matty Ice and Cam Cole are in belonged to the Highwaymen. It was Matty Ice and Cam Cole that took out the Highwaymen and pretty much usurped them for this opportunity.
Yeah, they called their shot here. Matty Ice going for the cover 1, 2, and a kick out. Again, the Highwaymen were the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They lost them to the Island Boys, and before they could get a rematch, you're absolutely right. Cam Cole and Matty Ice put a stop to that and put them on the shelf.
And now, I mean, the way that it's going, we can't be, I guess, that surprised if Matty Ice and Cam Cole walk out as new tag team champions.
Well, these two are really doing well. Frequent tags, keeping everyone else, Chris, away from the corners. Not allowing any of those blind tags even.
I mean, typically you associate both of those men as egomaniacs, megalomaniacs, but something's clicking here at the, oh, but of course, gotta get the showboating in, Cam Cole. Go ahead.
Showboating. This is actually a good team. Cam has athleticism, he has speed. Matty makes up in power and quickness.
I mean, on paper, they match up very well. Both former Reality Wrestling champions. That is no small feat.
And Cam Cole has been a tag team champion, right?
Absolutely.
Him being a Grand Slam champ. So there's some level of experience. Oh, in this ring.
Oh, man. What a vicious backbreaker right across the knee of Cam Cole. Cam felt that. Thinks maybe it was going to be over. Trying to get a pin here. 1, 2. Jay Knight able to fidget his way out of that one. I I mean, Chris, we talked about this in the King of the Summer Battle Royal, but really, what is a strategy even in a match like this? Eyes in the back of your head, trying to grow them?
I mean, at this point, it's about taking advantage of whatever the smallest opportunity is here. Because the difference between a win and a loss when you're only one of 4 teams, I mean, it is so small. Got to take advantage when something, no matter how little, is given to them.
You got to take the batteries out the remote controls.
You know what? That's one way to stop him. That's absolutely one way to stop him. And now Cam Cole falling in the corner. Fly brother Warren Jay found his way in. And right to Jay Knight to the back of the neck. And Jay Knight is in a bad way.
Oh, boy. Oh,
cover.
boy.
Oh, no. Not even a cover. Just throwing down some bows on him.
Just teaching the youngins a little bit of respect. Clearly, Warren Jay and Zach Zilla still feel slighted.
They're tired of being overlooked, not getting mic time, not getting interview time, and they're taking it out on everybody, especially the remote controls.
Well, you have Fly Dev saying the South got something to say. And they're taking it to Jay Knight, who is in desperate need, Chris, of a tag. Cover here. 1, 2, and not enough, but desperate need of a tag.
I think at this point,
To anybody.
I mean, clearly Jay Knight, Dante Marchese, the remote controls, I don't think they were expecting 3 more players inserting the coins to be in this position. Someone's got to step up and take charge.
Oh, you just saw the sweat fly off the chest of Jay Knight from that vicious chop from Fly Brother Warren Jay, and now tag team action from the 4-time champions. And Carolina, the Island Boys, trying to get involved in this one.
I mean, these brothers work really well together. When you talk about...
Go ahead, look at that. That's Julian right there. Just a ball of fire.
High energy, athleticism.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Cam Cole, you got to give it up for him. I know they're not playing by the rules, but I really do appreciate the strategy here.
It's all about... Oh, my! Oh!
Well,
that's a pointed square column right there.
yeah, that's at a 90-degree angle, and that didn't feel well where it inserted itself into. Cover here. 1. Nope, not enough. I mean, Zach Zilla and Fly Brother Warren Jay, Carolina, have an opportunity to become 5-time tag team champions and really cement their legacy at Reality Wrestling here tonight.
I mean, that's what they want to do. They want their banner up here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, and they don't care who they have to step on. Idols become rivals. They don't care.
Warren Jay making the tag in right now and is the legal man. Julian is just trying to crawl over there to his brother Mark. Oh,
1,
cover.
2.
Brad, you've talked about eyes in the back of the head potentially here, but at this point, it's not about making the cover against somebody, but it's about making the cover and somehow keeping the 3 teams away at bay.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very difficult, so you have to figure that out. You have to keep close to your partner, I guess, is the best way of seeing that. Both men down here in the middle of the ring. You have to think, do you try to get to your corner and get a tag? Do you stay away from the other adjacent corners? So much at stake in our main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling, and next week, 2 triple threat matches, both to the crown an undisputed champion. And in our main event, the special guest referee Andrew Jackson officiates between Gaspar Hernandez
Interesting.
and Edge Stone.
Sorry, Brad, that was an interesting strategy. Your partner wasn't there, so you go to the other team, and hopefully you can figure out a way to get back in the Island Boys.
The remote controls hyping up the crowd.
They're about to level up right here. Look at Dante Marchese.
Bam! Missile drop kick. Going for a cover. The remote controls for the win. 1, 2, and no.
Almost had vengeance.
Almost.
Almost. You meet your idols and they're not who you think they were. You look up to people and they stab you in the back. The remote controls feel slighted by Fly Dev.
Well, this is as good of an opportunity as, I mean, look, there's not a whole lot of other people going on around the ring.
Now is the time.
The remote controls are in prime position.
the time more than ever.
Oh, but there's Zach. Oh, goodness gracious.
This is where that 8 years veteran presence comes in.
Right here, what is he thinking?
My good.
Oh wait, trying to get him, and he does. And a big power bomb to Jay Knight from Zach Zilla.
Watch out here, Mark.
Dante Marchese at Fly Brother Warren J. But wait a minute,
boy.
here's Cam and Matty Ice Carolina. Look at that!
Oh! I forgot they were even here.
Out of sight, out of mind, but wow, Chris.
We just witnessed an absolute train wreck and car crash at the same time.
They made it clear they're here still.
All right, now how do you make sense of this entire mass of humanity? Well, that was smart. Zach pulling his partner in to get the tag.
And Zach and Dante Marchese, the legal men in this match, the Island Boys, might be kissing those tag team championships goodbye.
When we talk about, using their skill set and their brains, Fly Def is really showing that they're smart and they know how to get back in the game. This might be theirs.
Oh boy, look at Dante. Oh my! Gotta make that tag. There it is. Come on, Jay. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Blind tag right there from Matty Ice. Matty Ice now. Oh, look at that. Inverted DDT. Matty Ice now throwing Dante Marchese, trying to steal a win here. 1,
There's nobody around.
Oh my gosh, we almost had new tag team champions.
Matty Ice upset with our referee here at Reality
look at the
Wrestling.
Island Boys.
Double super kick from the Island Boys, and now delivered to the remote controls.
I've heard the term super kick parties, but in Jamaica they love the dance halls.
Is that super kick dance hall? Is that what
I
you're
think
saying?
so.
Well, you heard it here first. It's Summer Champions 10. Main event action.
Wow.
And right now, Cam Cole, turn around.
Wow.
Big knee to the dome, and here comes Zach Zilla. And now sleeper hold. Zach Zilla trying to put Matty Ice to sleep.
Oh my goodness.
And a blind tag. Matty Ice not aware that is that Julian?
That's Julian there with the boots.
Julian made the tag.
Now Cam gets tagged in here. Did Julian see that? Did Julian know?
Oh, wait a minute, Julian to the outside.
Oh, watch out from above.
Oh man, look at that. New tag team champions. Wait a minute, I don't think he's the legal man. Matty Ice is still legal.
They're not working together right now.
Matty Ice and Cam Cole arguing. Matty Ice said, I tagged you. Oh, wait a minute.
They need to work together. That was a huge rookie tag team mistake.
Well, right now, the Island Boys sending Matty back to the islands.
Brothers being cohesive as they should be.
Oh, we're taking a trip down to the Caribbean, ladies and gentlemen.
Frog splash. Whoa! Splash. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and still.
Here are your winners, and still the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the team of Julian and Mark, the Island Boys.
Still tag team champions, the Island Boys, letting it be known that they're brothers, they're cohesive, and this wasn't a fluke.
And they're the new beautiful Reality Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Adorned with flames, symbolic of Harlem Heat, of course, one of the great tag teams of all time. Can the Island Boys be described that way here at Reality Wrestling? Only time will tell. Summer of Champions 10, Week 2 in the books.